So we're gonna try to start with descriptive adjectives, adjetivos descriptivos. Do you see it? Do you see the share screen? Awesome. Okay, awesome. So I want to start by going over the verb that we use to describe how people are like, right? In English, you have the verb to be, right? I can say, I am smart, slim, right? Hardworking, nice to people, right? Yeah, I am brunette, right? You can say these things, or I can say the things about me, right? I am this and I'm that. In Spanish, instead of one verb that means to be, we have two. We have ser and we have estar. Both of them means to be, but ser is used for some things and estar for some others, okay? So today, we're not going to care about start because what we're going to see today, we do with the verb ser, okay? To describe a person, how a person is like physically and a little bit of their character as well, we're going to use ser. Can you say ser?
Ser.
Very good. Very good. So, and I wrote this a little bit like a summary from the textbook, like, we use ser to describe how people are like. It has other uses as well, but today we will focus only on using ser to describe how people are like, how they are physically and how their personalities are. To be able to describe intrinsic qualities, something that makes a person who they are, basically. That's intrinsic qualities in people. We need to know how to conjugate the verb ser. Have you heard of that before, like verb conjugations?
I've heard about it. I don't know what it is.
So verb conjugations is basically you have a verb, in this case ser, which means to be, but it takes different form. It looks different for the different pronouns. For example, it will look different to say I am than to say you are, right? Than to say he is, right? Or she is, or we are, all right? Or you, but plural, you all are, right? Or they are. So you take a verb and it looks different for each of the pronouns, for I, for you, for he or she, for us or we, right? For you, but like plural, like referring to multiple people, like talking to multiple people, you all, or if we use it to refer to them or they, okay? That verb, this verb right here in this case, it will look different on all of them, you know? So that's what we call conjugations in Spanish, how the verb takes different forms for all the pronouns, okay? But don't worry too much about it. It's just so that you are aware of that, okay? Because we're just gonna work today with one form of the verb, okay? But ser is what we call an irregular verb. And so it does, there's a typo there, it does not follow a regular pattern of conjugations. Usually in Spanish, if you have this type of verb, it looks the same ending. You drop the last two letters and you add the same ending, right? For each of the conjugation, for each of the pronouns, for yo, which is I, for tu, which is you. So if you learn that pattern, you can do that with every single verb that ends in the same two letters, okay? And then you know how to conjugate all those verbs, yeah? But in the case of ser, it doesn't follow a regular pattern because it is irregular. You just have to memorize it, you know? Just say, okay, this I just have to memorize, okay? Okay, so and that's why I wrote here that ser takes a different form to describe how I am like, how you are like, how he or she is like, how we are like, how you all are like, and how those people over there, they are like. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.